Hi, Olivia. Thank you for reaching out to me. Because of that, I've decided to go ahead and create a video for you explaining how to get through the Perfect Baby project. I know that this time right now is difficult for all of us, adjusting to learning from home and how to do that, both as a student and a teacher. So, thank you for reaching out to me. Your new project will actually be the perfect baby, but instead of doing three potential mates, I just want you to focus on one potential mate. I don't want you to worry about the other two. So if you want, I will. When I send you this video, I'll also send you the actual copy of the document that I want you to use, so you don't get confused with the parts that you have to fill out and what you don't have to fill out. So, the whole point of the Perfect Baby Project is to get two people together to try to make a baby. Like, that's what we're talking about. And we're going to focus specifically on these 6 traits and what their baby would look like if these two people actually got together. So, I am going to walk you through eye color and hair color for the entire portion of the project. So, eye color. So, the possibilities that you have here, you have a D and you have an R. The D stands for dominant and the R stands for recessive. So, these are actually the phenotypes that you have here, the physical expression, the physical appearance. So, for eye color, the two traits that you could either have brown or gray or green eyes, or you could have blue or hazel eyes. So, this is specifically about you. But since I'm walking you through this, I'm doing this about me. So my phenotype, I have hazel eyes. So I put that right there. Phenotype, physical appearance, put that right there. Now my genotype, because I do have hazel eyes and this is recessive, I can only have lowercase letters in my genotype. So the lowercase letters that I have are going to coincide with this trait. So it's going to be little e, little e. Okay? Now, next one, hair color. Hair color. The possibilities. You can be dominant and have dark hair, or you can be recessive and have blonde or red hair. Well, I have dark hair. I don't have blonde hair. So my possible genotypes then are either going to be capital H, which is homozygous dominant, or it's going to be capital H and lowercase h, which is heterozygous. So for this purpose of this project, if you are dominant in any of these traits, you are going to represent your genotype as heterozygous. Okay? You are going to represent, I'm going to put that as a note, are going to represent your genotype as heterozygous if you are dominant for the trait. Okay? So we're going to put that there. So now we're going to go down here. So which of the traits can you determine are dominant or recessive in your chart? So looking at this chart, you identify which ones you're dominant for and which ones you're recessive for. So I'm dominant between eye color and hair color with hair color. So I'm going to put hair color. And then recessive, I'm recessive for eye color. So you're going to fill this out regarding all 6 traits. I'm only focusing on 2, but you're going to fill this out for all 6 traits. Now, down here, this is where you're going to fill it out for their possible genotype. Remember, you are only going to do this for one mate. So your potential mate. So my potential mate, I am going to put his name right here. His name is Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if you know him or not. He's been in a couple movies, but we're keeping our relationship on the hush hush. So here's a picture of him when he went to go to his movie premiere of Black Panther. I was there with him too, but I just couldn't be seen in any pictures. Too many paparazzi. All right, so Michael B. Jordan. So we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to look at his picture and we're going to look at his phenotype. So Michael, he actually has brown eyes. So we're going to put that right here. He has brown eyes, and his genotype, since brown eyes is dominant, we are going to do his genotype as capital E, lowercase e, which is heterozygous, which matches our note over here. Okay, so his hair, he also has dark hair. You can look at the picture too and see him. Look at his smile. So I'm going to put dark hair. and his genotype then is going to be the same thing, capital H, lowercase h, heterozygous. That is what you're going to do for whoever you decide to choose as your potential mate. You'll fill it out for all 6 traits. Remember, I'm only doing 2. So now we're going to scroll down. You don't have to do this portion because you're only doing it for 1 trait. So now, my potential mate, number 1, is Michael B. Jordan. So eye color. So in this top box, you are going to put your traits, okay? So in this top box, you're going to put your traits. So eye color, I was recessive, E, E. Let me insert. Let me insert a comment. That's what I want to do. Oh, there it is. Insert. There it is. Comment. Okay. So I'm going to put a comment over here. And this comment is going to say that the top portion of the Punnett square is your information, and the side portion is your potential mate's information. Okay, so this is my information, and remember, Michael, he has brown eyes, so we're going to put his stuff capital E, lowercase e. So to make this easier, I am going to change the font color of mine to pink, and I'm going to change his to blue. So now we are going to do the cross. So his blue E, capital E, is going to go there. Because when we're doing a cross, you just go straight across. So I'm going straight across, another capital E here, but it's blue because that's Michael's. Down here, I am going to put a lowercase e because I'm doing Michael's stuff, so that is blue, and then another lowercase e, and I'm going to make it blue because that is his stuff. Now I'm going to use my information. So I have an E, but my information is pink. I have an E right here, but I'm going to change that to pink. I have an E right here. I'm changing that to pink. And this is all coming from me. E right here, change that to pink. So if you look, you can see that the pinks went straight down and the blue went straight across. The pink went straight down. The blues went across. So this is eye color. Now, genotypic ratio. You're looking at the genotypes. What do you have here? I have a capital E and a lowercase e, and I have lowercase e. Now I count them. 1, 2. I have 2 capital E, lowercase e, and I have 2 lowercase e's. So this genotypic ratio is 2 to 2. And the phenotypic ratio is going to be the same as well, 2 to 2. Okay? So now we're going to do hair color. Hair color. So remember, I go on top. I had dark hair. And remember, if you're dominant, if you're going to represent your genotype as heterozygous, if you're dominant for the trait. So I have dark hair, and then Michael also has dark hair. And then I'm going to change these to be blue to represent him. And I'm going to change these to be pink to represent me. And then we're going to cross again. So I'm going to do his stuff first, capital H, capital H. And as far as your project, you don't have to go in and actually make the changes to the color. I'm just doing this for you so that you can understand how to complete a Punnett square. Okay? So this is all his stuff. So now I'm going to come in and do my stuff. So I have a capital H right here. That's me. And then I have a lowercase h here. Apologize. I have a lowercase h here. And then I have a capital H, but we're going to put my capital H on the outside just because capital letters need to go before lowercase letters. And then I am going to put my H right here. And boom. Perfect. So in this box, so now the genotypic ratio. Down here, you're going to write the actual genotypes that you see in the Punnett square. So I have a capital H, I have a capital H, lowercase h, and I have a lowercase h, lowercase h. I have one capital H in this box. I have two capital H, lowercase h, and I have one lowercase h. So this is a 1 to 2 to 1 to 1 genotypic ratio. So now the phenotypic ratio is talking about the physical appearance. If there's a capital H present, they are all going to exhibit the same dark hair. So this is actually going to be 3 to 1. And then you fill this information out for those traits regarding your one potential mate, because you are only doing one potential mate. So you don't have to do any of this. Down here, then you are going to answer these questions, number 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I apologize. And then from that, you are done with your project. Okay? If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out to me, Olivia. I'm here to help you. Okay? See ya. And if you need an extension on your project, that is perfectly fine. See ya.